Welcome to Newly Forged. We are a 5e actual play stream that plays in the world of Newly, which came out of my brain, and 5 of my friends are brave enough to play in because they all have a death wish, is really the best way to put it. Hey, thank you for the Pikachus. I've got it. Yes, we've got a full cast tonight. Very exciting.
Yay, Pikachus.
Very important that we have the final cast for this evening and the next session, because who knows, or maybe we won't need the full cast the next session. It kind of depends what goes down this session, doesn't it?
If I'm gonna die, I'd rather be here for it.
No, that's my point.
I mean, I've died a couple times already. I can't recommend it.
Well, you've all died a different number of times.
Has Spoot died? I think Spoot's the only one who hasn't.
I mean, whatever happened to me last time was, I think, akin to death. So
you got, some of you have come closer than others.
While.
But a variety of number of times. Sometimes that number is 0. Which I guess is more of a concept than a number. I don't know. That's a whole mathematical debate you could argue.
It's still an integer, though, right?
It is an integer.
No.
And it is a numeral. It's a numeral, I guess. It's really what it is.
But it's not a whole number.
Yeah. Because Arabia gave us 0. So there you go. Anyway, after that fun romp into numerology, let's meet our friendly cast here, our players. Everyone, please introduce yourself, your character, and you're in a tight spot. What is one thing that you hope to do successfully in this battle? Let's start at the top of the rung with Mike.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mike. I play Defect, the Arcanaton Barbarian. And if Defect ever finds himself in a tough spot, then he'll do what he always does, swing an axe, hope for the best.
Not a great sword?
I'm sorry, right. Ray sword. Sorry, it's going to take some time to...
Defect doesn't actually know the difference.
This is where I will take the time to remind you all that all of you have acquired a variety of items which are quite powerful. So if you're like holding on to them to like use them for a special occasion or whatever, hey, we're here.
Special occasion might be here.
Just saying. You never know. Moving on down the rung, we have Amber. Good timing.
Hello, my name is Amber. I play Greg the Goblin Artificer, and as usual, I'm eating. What do I hope to accomplish? I'm pretty sure that number one goal is to save the world.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Next
big
on
picture,
the rung,
big picture goals.
Big picture. We're thinking macro. Next time down the ladder, we got Sarah.
Oh, hey, that's me. My name is Sarah, and I play Olive, the half-orc druid. And I'm pretty sure Olive at this point is looking to stay alive and kill bad people.
Also good.
And looking at her inventory of things she hopes to use someday, mostly what she has is bad taxidermy. That is probably not going to be useful.
Some people spend their money on some things, other people spend it on others. It's just, how it
that
goes.
is the weirdest thing I've ever heard anyone call bagpipes.
Oh no, that's in addition to the bagpipes. I also have some bad taxidermy.
It's true. Next on the rung, we have the glorious Tanner in his blankie.
Not a blankie.
Blanket.
God, no, my brain's done. I'm Tanner. I'm playing Nereus, the ASMR sorcerer. And something I hope to get done is not get countered spelled again.
Good goal. And
that's just deeply saddening.
It is.
Especially when someone else got counterspelled already.
I will remind you, it is a conglomeration of mage minds. So
I know.
Yes.
The clues were there. Next up on the final rung of the ladder, we've got Matt.
Hello, I'm Matt. I'm the bottom of the ladder. And
I said final rung, not bottom.
He said bottom.
Don't put. Never mind. I play Spoot, the Turtle Cleric, and I must admit, Spoot is thinking pretty macro on this one too. The weight of saving the world might be resting a bit on his shoulders, he feels. But all I would say, equally importantly, not letting his friends die. And then perhaps if he can be greedy and sneak in one more, he would mind seeing his family one more time.
Very cool, very cool.
That's pushing it.
Yeah, we'll see. And my name is Jared. I'm your humble dungeon master here on Nuuli Forged. I play everyone and everything else that is not the 5-player characters, but tonight I will be playing most particularly one significant NPC. So we'll see how that rolls tonight. All that being said, let's do it. Let's dive into last time on Nuuli Forged, huh? Last time on Nuuli Forged, the Misfits engaged in combat with the disturbingly calm Ibinshade and 2 of its warlocks at the ritual site atop the tallest tower of the mysterious Craghold. The party has spent months and weeks gathering powerful artifacts, learning new spells, gaining new abilities, all in an effort for this moment to save the world and confront the Ibinshade. The time for speech is over. This mysterious creature, this Ibinshade, it appears as a short, thin, gray-toned, gray-skinned human in threadbare clothing, with deep black-set eyes and an aura of power that any in its presence can feel regardless of their affinity for magic. As the battle begun, the battle raged as Defect went straight for one of the warlocks. Nereus discovered that the Ibinshade was protected behind a wall of force, and that wall was nigh impenetrable, resisting an entire fireball. The party also learned that the floating, shard-touched runes and items, or the items that were locked in place by these magic runes, are also bound to the ritual as some sort of defensive measure in a way. With random effects going off each round of combat and hurting when you try to remove them. Nereus successfully disintegrated the Wall of Force, and soon an epic battle of spellwork and counterspells were engaged, revealing that the Ibinshade, which constantly refers to itself as we, can counterspell at least twice per round. We pick up in the midst of a mighty battle with the Misfits damaged and the Ibinshade, as of yet, unharmed. One fun thing to note here, at the start of this round of combat, I guess I should bring you all to that round of combat. So let's head on over to the map once again, so you can get reacquainted with it. Here we are. Again,
Yes, this is our life now.
yes, the Ibinshade is here in the center, with the various artifacts scattered around it. And you all have kind of dispersed yourself out, which is good for area of effect stuff. It makes you hard to hit all at the same time. At the start of this combat round, something occurs. Something none of you have seen before. Great.
Probably unpleasant.
Great.
That's me.
You used your ability, or the ability of your artifact, the Crown of Fallen Imperials, and you used it on this this ritual, this entity, to get some information about how to disrupt it and defeat it.
Yes, that's the one.
Yes. At the end of that turn, something happened that nobody noticed right away, because you are kind of stealthing and hiding, and you didn't notice it either. But at this moment, before things happen, what you notice is the crown is now like emitting a slight misty vapor that it rolls down from it and kind of disappears as it hits your shoulders. And 2 additional spires have propped out of the crown, making it look more imperial and more interesting. And the gem within, that amber crystal, glows even brighter. You have exalted the crown of fallen Imperials.
Oh dang! What's that do?
Well, I'm going to show you here. The crown of fallen Imperials is now exalted.
Means I can take it and throw it like Xena's ring blade, and it will stab him in his eyes. That's what it means?
It is not quite a chakram, but
It's gonna be there's a hidden knife in it, just like Xena's titty knife that she had.
yeah, the one right in the breast.
There you go.
If you open up the Crown of Fallen Imperials in your roll 20, which should be in your journal, you will see that it is now exalted.
Oh god, dogs.
Yes.
Also exalted.
So
Hounds are.
now that you are exalted, you can cast the telepathic bond to dominate person spells twice per long rest.
Ooh.
Without using a spell slot, and you gain the ability to cast the spell Dominate Monster using your spell DC and without using a spell slot once per long rest.
That sounds like a thing that I like.
Now, you have already cast Telepathic Bond once. That still counts as one of the two.
Sure.
This isn't a rewrite. This is a, hey, I've woken up today kind of thing.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah. Additionally, you gain a second use of your Mind Palace feature and telepathy out to 60 feet.
Cool.
Those are the big changes in this. So well done. So on your turn, we'll have a discussion about that.
Or will we? And I will just do it.
Well, that's a possibility too. So that is the first thing everybody notices at the start of this round. And now we'll get into the round. The warlocks are going to go. Indeed. So, this first warlock over here, kind of far away from you all, is going to attempt to do something about defect. Let's see. Defect is a problem.
Yes, he is.
That's why we bring him.
So defect, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
I believe the ABC show is called Good Trouble.
Yeah. I'm sorry, charisma saving throw. Charisma saving throw. I also need Grig and actually, I think nope. Defect's the only one in range. Defect with a charisma of 15. You feel some dark energies try to take over your mind and try to make you suck a little bit, but you're like, and you resist the Bane spell.
What did they try to... Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. The warlock right in front of you is going to try to attack you 3 times. I don't think any of them hit because your armor class is 18.
That's correct. 18.
So they all miss.
Yay!
We go now to the Ibinshade. The Ibinshade begins to cast a spell.
Can I Arcana check it?
Yes, you may. You may absolutely Arcana check it.
$18.
Okay, so you know that the spell is one that you are unfamiliar with. It's some kind of necromancy spell, but it's not. It doesn't look like it's targeting anybody except the Ibinshade. You have a sense that it's trying to do something to bolster its defenses somehow.
No buffing. You don't buff in the middle of combat. Counter spell.
You counter spell its casting, and it uses one of its counter spells.
That checks out.
Anybody else want a counter spell?
Rude.
Can't.
You're the only one who can.
I take a
Defect,
reaction to go.
You see black shadows begin to emit from this thing and become more and more dense
Oh.
as shadows of darkness wrap around the creature and it disappears inside a black orb of some kind.
Don't like that.
Right, who has daylight?
You do know from your 18 Arcana check that this was not a simple darkness spell. This was something stronger. But that is what it does.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, and it looks like shadows. It's just kind of crazy. Yeah. It's sort of... Yeah. Actually, it's more of a dim light. Well, it's kind of dim because it's in the evening time here, so it's full darkness is what it is around it. But that is what it does on its turn. It has used...
The warlock or the dude?
That was the Ibinshade.
The dude.
That was the dude. Great. Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Yes.
The warlocks were ineffectual.
It's true.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Great. Yeah. Great. Yep. All right. Cool. So yeah, it has wrapped itself in these shadows, which brings us to Defect.
Yay!
All of his on deck ish.
I will be. Should I be reckless? Yeah, screw it. I'll be reckless. I'm reckless.
Okay.
I'm swinging at this mage in front of me.
Go for it.
Let's go.
So that's a 24 or
29.
29. 29 will hit. Absolutely. Yeah.
Nice for 20 points of damage.
Yeah, that hurts a lot.
Great. I like it so much. I'll do it again.
Now I'm going to ask.
Oh, yeah.
That is including your extra damage from your sword. You fixed your little.
Yeah, I fixed it, so
Okay,
it should
cool.
all be in there now.
Okay, so you're being reckless again with a 25 to hit
Yes.
for another 20 points of damage. You stab your great sword, which is a big slashing weapon, but you take the wide and chisel tip and drive it into the sternum of this creature, and you feel it. You feel her breastbone just break apart and shatter underneath the pure force of the blade, and it staggers back, and then black energies blast off of it. She remains standing. And I need... Nope, it just happened. Everyone within 30 feet of her takes some takes how much damage? Ooh. That's a lot of damage. 32 necrotic damage.
Damn.
Which is Defect, Chomper, Grig, and just barely Paduk. But also the other warlock.
Ooh,
Oh, interesting.
friendly fire isn't.
Except the warlock doesn't seem to take any damage because of this
Right.
crazy form that they're in.
That's my
Oh.
favorite quote in Helldivers. In the training manual. Friendly fire isn't.
So this figure is still standing, the one right in front of you, Defect. Additionally, Defect, Chomper, Grig, and Paduk all have a level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Is Paduk still up?
Who has? Do I have Paduk? Who has?
Chomper has a level of exhaustion now too.
Yeah. Although it really only affects ability checks.
I think Chomper's immune to exhaustion, and Sarah, you were on Paduk last time.
I do not. Oh, there. I currently don't have control over Paduk. Is why I was asking. I can't.
Everyone should have control over Paduk. Let me check.
Did they just change the little bubbles with his?
Nope.
Little bubbles don't pop up.
It's all the same, so you should be able to do it. You might need to reload your screen. But
Maybe.
just-
At any rate, he had 27 hit points, so if he took 32 points of damage, he is down.
Okay, so we're going to put him at 0, and he is unconscious.
It was 32?
Yep. 32
Necrotic
points of
damage,
necrotic damage. Yeah, these guys. You remember you fought other warlocks like this before, and they hurt you when they die the first time.
Okay, now it works.
Okay, great. Cool. So that is both warlocks. This one is barely standing up due to the dreadful form. Next, I need somebody to roll me a d8 as those crazy lightning bolts and all the colors begin to...
Oh, right, those. No!
Oh my.
Is that your
Oh
D8?
Nope, that's my spoon falling down. Don't worry, it's
Not a
okay.
D8.
What
I
side
am
was
rolling
landing?
a D8. I have rolled a 2.
All right. Wonderful. Okay, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got, Paduk's down, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we got 5 little friends here.
I don't know who needs to know this, but it's World Donkey Day.
Thank you.
No.
Nereus.
Yes.
I need you to please make a wisdom saving
I take
throw.
it back. I say no. What? Wisdom?
Yep.
Fuck. It's always wisdom.
Is your sorcerer not wise?
No. I'm Mr. Personality and Constitution. 17.
Unfortunately, that is not a success.
Really?
You take 25 psychic damage and are stunned.
So if I took Tylenol last set game, do I take half?
Maybe.
The 27?
25.
25. Ouch.
Yeah, and you are currently stunned. You will be stunned until the next lair action.
Well, fuck.
Yeah. You
Hopefully
all,
that happens before my turn.
yeah, you all saw that amber lightning bolt just spark and blast right to Nereus like some kind of lightning rod. Olive, it is your turn.
Cool. I don't think I can get close enough to Nereus to help him with his stunning. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a stroll over here
Mm-hmm.
and turn into a rhinoceros.
Ah, very cool.
Oh, you could have made it to me.
I could have, but then I wouldn't have any movement as the rhinoceros.
Fair.
Let's see. Is there a rhino in this guy? There might not be. Oh, no, there is.
By moving over there, To do that, I get 10 temporary hit points because I'm close to my friends.
That is correct.
I like that.
You are
I like
now a
temporary.
rhinoceros.
Cool.
Big old schnoz.
Yep. 45. Come on. 45.
Oh, one thing to note. Where was Paduk at in terms of health? Because he had 17 temporary hit points as well.
He was at 27.
Okay, so then actually Paduk would
Oh,
still
he's
be up, because the first 17 would have come off of his temporary hit points.
Sorry, it wasn't letting me see that until I reloaded.
Yep, yeah, the blue dot. So give him back 17 hit points, and he is not unconscious.
Yay!
Or,
yeah, now I can see the blue dot.
Or well, he took 32 damage. The first 17 was removed, so that's 22, 25. So he has 2 hit points left.
2 hit points.
If he had 27 hit points, he has 2 left.
Great.
So that's exciting.
Awesome.
All right.
So that means I actually get 15, right? Because I'm within.
If
now I'm
within
close enough to
30
him.
feet. Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're within 30 feet. Yep.
Cool.
All right.
He had 27 HP with the temp health?
No.
Plus
the health.
17.
Yeah, so 17 and then only 15 come out of the 27, so he has 12 hit points.
Yeah, not 2.
Sorry, my math was unmathing. He has 12 hit points.
Okay, we have remath. Paduk is conscious. He has 12 hit points, and Olive is now a rhinoceros with 15 temporary hit points because there are 3 conscious friends within 30 feet of her.
Correct.
Right.
Hey, what about Chomper? Is Chomper a friend?
Chomper does not count.
Oh, you and Chomper are
Within
friends.
30 feet of me. Woohoo! I get 20 temporary hit points
Nice.
because I'm 25 feet from defect.
Yep, that'll work.
Sweet. Okay, cool. Having done that, said rhinoceros is running into this darkness with the intention of trampling our friend.
Okay, make an attack roll.
You're the best.
Or is it a saving throw?
It is an attack roll.
Great, make an attack roll at disadvantage because you cannot see.
Oh,
no.
Oh no, a natural 1. You go charging.
That would have been such hot damage.
You go charging through and end up bursting through on this side, running smack into the purple column here. And your rhinoceros form, this charges full bore into it, and you take 5 points of damage. This is untyped damage, so it just hurts a lot.
ow.
Shame damage. It hurts the most.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to Greg with Nereus on deck, followed by Paduk.
Great. Well, my little cannon is going to do...
You also know, now that your crown has exalted, it has told you why it has become exalted.
It's talking to me now?
Not in a verbal sense, you just know why this happened. It is revealed to you as part of the process.
Uh-huh.
But in Drig speak, it's talking to you.
Yeah. It is because you specifically used the ability of the crown on something that is directly connected to the shards and other fragments. So the Ibinshade, the ritual, it's directly connected to that, and it's in the point of a powerful ritual moment. So that is the information that you had. And now you may continue your turn.
Oh.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Insight. I'm just kidding.
You do still have the telepathic bond.
Yep. I think that my crown can take control of this, I say, through the telepathic bond. Or at least is connected to it enough that it just got real excited.
Wow.
I'm also almost dead. But I think I need to go into the middle with this crown on. Maybe that will help.
Oh.
It's real dark in the middle.
And then my little cannon is going to do its pew pew. Healy.
Okay.
Here, have 10 temporary hit points.
All right. Grig, Paduk, and Defect get 10 temporary hit points if they did not have that.
I need it.
Yeah.
Duke does too, but I can't find him. Now
He's
on
up
the other
in the.
he's on the other side of the darkness from me.
He's up in
Oh, I found him! I found him!
Here's the thing that I have to figure out. It is concentration. Darn. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna have to be greedy, and I have to heal myself, because otherwise I will be DED dead.
Okay.
Let's do it the annoying way. I'm just gonna give myself a top off of Cure Wounds, but having communicated. Hey gang. Now I'll be slightly less dead. Yeah. And bonus action. And I still have my speed halved, if that is because of that weird effect.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15. I got over there.
Yes. Let's see. Yes. You are. So you've got, I believe, 6 more rounds of being slowed. It'll last for 1 minute.
Nope, sorry.
Okay.
Why are we like this?
Yeah. I shared information and also kept myself slightly less dead. Okay.
Okay. Nereus, that brings us to you with Paduk on deck and Spook followed thereafter.
I'm just staring at the stars floating around my head.
Yes, you are stunned. So Paduk.
Alright, Paduk. Is going to. Oh, that takes way too long. Okay, great. Paduk is going to look around and do a medicine check on his immediate people around him.
Yep. Grig's really hurt. Defect's looking rough. He doesn't know what to make of Chomper. Hard to tell.
That's fair. That's fair.
I did just mentally tell everyone that I'm very hurt.
Fair.
Also true.
Cool. He is going to cast Mass Healing Word.
Wonderful.
So everyone within range gets 10 healing.
Which I think hits everyone. Yep, it even gets Nereus. So
Which one did you do?
All of you get
Right.
10 hit points.
Well done.
I don't think the rhinoceros does, but
And remember to track the spell slots on Paduk's character sheet with the
Yep,
little
I
up,
just-
down buttons. Cool.
I just bumped it up.
All right. Anything else from Paduk? Is he going to
I
stay
think
there?
it's close enough for the rhino. You're just hitting the edge of the token, no?
The rhino hasn't been damaged yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
The rhino has no healing to do. They've only got
Lost the 5.
they were temporary.
Yeah, Olive had a bunch of temporary hit points from shaping in front of y'all.
Yeah, that's why she bopped on over and said hi to you guys before
Yep.
she changed.
Anything else from Paduk?
No.
All right. Spoot, you are up.
Spoot is going to move 5 feet closer to everyone. Hang on one second. And I believe I'm going to try Aura of Vitality.
Ooh,
Ooh,
that's a
what does
good
that
one.
do?
Let you heal somebody every turn for a minute.
Yeah. It's a concentration spell. Healing radiates from you or within 30-foot radius until it ends. Moves with you. You can use bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including you, to regain 2d6 hit points. And I'm going to take that thing away, and I'm going to use the bonus. That was an action. I'm going to use the bonus action to heal.
Actually, what level spell is that?
8.
What level spell is it?
3.
Out of the darkness, phoom, a bolt shoots at you, and it disrupts your spell. Your spell is countered.
When you asked me what it did, I should have just lied and said, like, it causes fairies to appear around me.
No, Jared knows what it does.
Well, that's a bummer. At least some people got healing out before that.
That's 2 counter spells.
I will say, the second counterspell was done while this guy was in darkness, but you have noticed he has not done any of their legendary actions. Like,
Right.
they haven't been firing those bolts for some reason.
I can't. Spoot is thinking to the party. I think we need to advance on the Ibinshade, but I don't know. We should all perhaps try to move together. I don't know what to expect in there. Olive, how are you?
It's hard to see in there.
I don't think I have any viable bonus actions now. Give me 1 second, sorry.
It's hard to see. Rhinos are clumsy, and that hurt.
I'm pretty sure I can't do any of my bonus actions because they're also spells. That's a bummer. Okay. That is it for now.
Okay, great.
If I had a second attack, I'd use a spell.
All right, we are up to the warlocks. The closer warlock is going to swing that scimitar.
Yep.
First attack is a miss. Second attack is a hit for 7 slashing reduced to 3 and 8 necrotic damage. And a 22 for 9 slashing reduced to 4 and 12 necrotic damage.
All right.
Yeah, this other one is going to... I need everybody within... Alright, no, it's still just defect. I need a charisma saving throw. Once again, you feel these like dark thoughts try to drag you down, and you banish them from your mind. You are focused. The Bane spell takes no effect. And
charming.
The Ibinshade now. The Ibinshade now.
Falls asleep.
Loses
He's
concentration.
decided to turn his life around.
No longer from a life of destroying the world.
Yeah.
All of you hear wailing from within the darkness. Like the wailing of undead spirits. Oh.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah. What could possibly go wrong?
It's just 2 wolves.
Exactly. Okay, that is what is going on.
Oh boy.
Yeah, defect. That brings us to you.
All right. I am reckless,
Okay.
and I will use my weapon master feat.
All right.
So a 15 to hit.
A 15 does not hit.
Oof. All right. And swing number 2. That's worse.
An 11 does
That
not hit
was-
either. Yeah.
Mike, I'm gonna need you to roll a little higher.
Yep. I'm thinking the same thoughts there.
All right. I
Yeah,
need
yeah.
somebody to go ahead and roll me a D8 for the lair effect.
Oh, thank God.
I'm just gonna
You are no longer stunned.
swing around to her.
I know. Exciting. I can get counterspelled again this turn.
Nereus, why don't you roll
Yeah.
me a D8?
But I don't wanna. Alright.
Don't worry, the
Oh,
D8 cannot
3.
be counterspelled.
Okay.
Oh, I know. Otherwise, I would have tried.
3 it is. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. All right. I need Paduk to make a Wisdom saving throw.
No, Fadook! Fadook, I mean...
23.
Wow. Okay.
Paduk is wise.
If he was
Wise,
so wise, he probably would not have joined us.
If he is wise,
Paduk's
yeah.
eyes kind of cloud over for a minute, and then he shakes his head in that instant, and forces himself back to himself. He does not look bad, but it looks like he's not paying attention on defending himself at the moment. You get the sense that any attacks against him at the moment would have advantage.
Even. Did he pass or fail? I'm not really sure with this description.
He passed.
No, it could have been worse.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
Great.
That brings us to Olive.
Oh, hey.
Brig on deck.
Olive the Rhinoceros is going to take a step back and then charge on at the dude again.
Great. I'm going to need an attack roll at disadvantage.
You can do that. No.
Wait, what?
You got a
I
natural
rolled a
20...
natural 2.
1?
Why is it green?
What?
Why is it green? That's weird.
Because it was a... Wait, what?
It
Something about that formula is broken.
That formula is
Thing is
broken.
broken.
It did roll a d20, so all right.
But
Yeah.
what's this? CS? What?
I don't know. I don't speak
It
code.
rolled with 2.
What is the rhino's speed?
The Rhino's speed is 40 feet.
All right, and you were where? Did you start?
I started like right there. I backed up to the top of the stairs, basically, at the bottom of the stairs. I'm not sure which way those stairs go, but
All right, cool. All right, so you charged through 40 feet. So you really charged like 35 feet?
yeah.
All right, cool. You charge through the darkness again. Can't see anything for a moment and come out the other side without hurting yourself this time.
Bonus.
Yeah. Next, we have anything else on your turn?
No, that's all rhinoceroses can do.
All right, Greg with Nereus on deck.
Great. Now that I'm not dying,
Uh-huh.
I am going to...
I do not think you are stealthed anymore, though, because you cast.
Oh yeah, probably not.
You cast a spell, so.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
I
Green
forget.
meta
I
dice.
have my needle nose pliers of see invisibility, don't I?
You do.
Do I really know? I do. I would like to use them. See if that helps me see through this darkness.
All right.
Gonna poke my eyeball.
Cool. So you cast see invisibility. It has no effect on the darkness.
That's sad. Well,
Because
my
it's
little cannon
just darkness.
is going to do 6 more if anybody's lost any in my range.
If anybody has
Have
under 6
6.
temporary hit points, you get 6 now.
Ta-da.
Wonderful. Mhm.
No, that's it, I guess.
All right. We go then to Nereus with Paduk on deck.
All right, I'm going to use Font Manipulator,
Yep.
and I'm gonna cast not Enhance Ability,
Okay.
the 5th level one. Skill Empowerment. Hold on. It closed. Why did it close? Yeah, Skill Empowerment. So I just I touch one creature and they gain expertise in a skill until the spell ends.
Okay. What? Who are you going to touch?
Myself.
Okay, so you touch yourself, and that's concentration.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Gonna concentrate.
All right.
I'm concentrating on touching myself.
Aren't we all? Yes. You can successfully do that.
Oh, I don't get counterspelled?
Nope. You don't.
Oh, shit. All right. I gain expertise in Arcana.
Excellent.
Yeah. And then I would like to step forward a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's a really weird shaped darkness, but whatever. And then, as I move my token, it moves. And so I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep. It is
like
a sphere around.
Yeah.
On my
Big
screen,
wall.
it looks like a teardrop. All right. So I would like to study the ritual and like the flow of the magic in it.
Okay. What are you attempting to perceive? Just because I want to know what you're trying to do, because it's going to be your action if you're going to do something like that. Or I guess not your action, because your action was casting the spell. So go ahead. You can make an Arcana check, and we'll figure out what you are looking at.
All right. So this will add another 5.
Another 5. Okay.
Yep. So 30.
All right. With a 30, you know that you can deduce, rather, that these runes are not just scrawled on with chalk, but they've been carved in all these lines, these runes, these shapes, these circles, carved into the surface and filled with very expensive ritual chalk that you have a passing familiarity with. You use similar stuff for your teleportation circles. You also know that these things are drawing power from the fragments that are being suspended, but also recycling that power into one another and funneling it towards the Ibinshade, while the Ibinshade's powers are also being drawn out of it. It's this crazy magical circuit thing that's happening, and it doesn't look like you can safely remove any of the items. You don't think that's feasible. That would take time. But you know that Greg told you all previously that getting that thing out of the center or killing it is a good idea for whatever reason. And you think that they are absolutely right in that assessment.
Right.
Whatever it is, whatever the details of this thing is doing, it's accumulating energy. It's building energy, and you know that somehow the moons are involved. That lunar alignment thing. It's almost like it's resetting to a point where the fragments were the full shards in a weird way. But it looks like they took a long time crafting this ritual area. Yeah, so that's what you deduce on a 30 Arcana. Pretty good.
It's only a 30.
Yeah. We're gonna go over to Paduk. It is Paduk's
I'm
turn.
just gonna say to Greg through like a telepathic link.
Yep.
Just be like, I think I have a plan. At least, maybe. It might be pretty stupid. And that's just where it's gonna end.
Okay. Over to Paduk with Spoot on deck.
Paduk is going to look around and figure out what the heck he can do, and is going to look at this warlock that keeps beating on Defect.
Yeah.
And pull the dead on them.
Cool. Go for it.
All those dead.
Wisdom. Save and throw.
Yes, sorry, wisdom save.
So it looks like she succeeds on the saving throw.
Well,
Lame.
Anything else from Paduk?
I believe they get half damage in that case.
No, it's a cantrip. No damage
Okay.
on the save.
Yeah, sadly.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Then we go
In
to...
that case, he's just going to chill.
All right, Spoot.
Well, tried to come up with a plan and it didn't work.
Not your crown of concentration. You have 2 shard items. And Greg's shard item got stronger when she used it, or when they used it.
Yeah, I felt like that might have been a very specific medicine check on the party near me. I don't remember who got healed and what didn't happen.
Yeah, go for it. So the Rhino looks fine. Grig looks hurt. Defect looks hurt. Paduk is kind of fluttering over there. You can kind of see he looks pretty badly beat up. And Nereus looks hurt.
Let's.
I'll even throw in this. The 2 warlocks, the one fighting Defect looks like on death's door, and the other warlock looks hurt but not too badly damaged. And you cannot see the Ibinshade.
Okay. This may not be the time for it, but we'll take a chance and see if it gets countered. I think I can use all the charges of Pulse to do a mass healing word so I don't waste a spell slot.
Okay. Go for it.
And that would be everyone within 60 feet that is a friend.
That will hit everybody. And it is not countered by the Ibinshade.
I will attempt to roll it.
Yeah, if you just click on the ability, it should.
Yeah, I believe it or not, actually know how this works at this point. It just didn't go.
Okay.
Somehow Beyond 20 is broken. Hang on. Well, let me try to do it in the roll 20. It's 1d4 plus 5. Okay, not the best, not the worst. 8.
All right, 8 for everybody. That's only
Boom.
1 point off max, so that's good.
Okay.
And then with my attack, let's see if I can get a cantrip out to that Warlock Defect's been working on.
Go for it.
Sacred Flame, motherfucker! It's a Dex 18 save.
Oh, that is a fail.
Once again, I'll do this the long way. Stand by.
Make sure you go to your
16.
features tab on your D&D Beyond, because sometimes it like breaks the link that way and you have to do it that way.
It gave me some kind of notice that it was like it's
okay.
just broken. It's like something went wrong, and I didn't read it in time because I was trying to rush on, but it wasn't that one, unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah. So 16 radiant damage, right?
Yes, radiant damage.
She burns alive in a turtle-shaped fire. of
All right,
divine
defect
energy.
now.
Yes.
Let's get huddled
Big
up,
guy.
guys.
To the big guy.
Let's go to the big guy.
All right. Well, it is now the other warlock. The other warlock draws her scimitar and charges up to defect, and will make 3 attacks. Oh, the first is a crit. So she will also, yeah, yep. I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw, defect. That is a success. For a moment, you feel fear course through your body, but you resist it. So back to the damage.
Look at Defect being charismatic and wise.
Right?
So from the crit, that would be 13 slashing damage, reduced to 6, and 26 necrotic damage. The second attack is a 21 to hit for 7 reduced to 3 slashing damage and 11 necrotic damage. And the third attack is a 25 to hit with 8 slashing reduced to 4 and 14 necrotic damage.
Damn, that's a lot of attacks.
This one is better with her scimitar than the other one was.
Yeah. Well,
Yep. I am going down next round.
well, Defect, the only reason she hit that many times was because Defect granted advantage.
Defect, I have to know, this is totally metaing. Did that 8 extra HP mean anything? Did it keep you up this round?
It kept me in double digits,
Okay.
because without it, I'll be...
You have been remembering your temporary hit points, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure.
Yeah. They've been hitting very, very hard.
All right.
Should have taken that bear totem.
I know I should have. What was I thinking?
Bear totem OP.
All right. So the Ibinshade now is going to do something.
Sure they are.
Yeah, it's going to point. Well, you can't see what it does, but some of those dark black blasts are now coming out of the darkness at the rhino.
Oh,
I think all of these are going to hit because I don't think a rhino has an armor class of 20.
nope.
It's
Okay.
actually 26.
This rhino is an mecha rhino.
Rhino is wearing
Rhino.
a full plate.
That's why it keeps missing. It's cumbersome in armor.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Great. So the first blast hits your thick, heavy armored slide for 31 force damage.
Oh.
The second one
Ouch.
blasts you in the face for 39 force damage.
Yeah, Rhino is ceased to be.
Okay, we're back to Olive.
Yep.
What in the Eldritch Blast are these?
Roll a d4 for me, Olive.
Oh, sure.
All right. You come back as Olive. There.
Where? There I am.
So so that was 2 attacks, right?
Yeah.
The third attack hits you for 40 points of force damage.
Cool. Olive goes down.
Okay.
Olive gets back up again because she's a half orc.
Ah, yes. So the fourth and final blast
Fuck me.
hits you for 22 force damage.
Cool.
They were 30
So,
plus attacks.
Cool. Olive is unconscious.
Okay.
You
see
soaked up
Olive.
that damage real good, though.
Yeah, you all see Olive just. And after that, the Ibnshade's like, this could have been avoided. In that kind of strange, eerie voice that has multiple tonality to it.
Olive doesn't hear them.
No. Defect. Word over to you.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just do it. Reckless and wild and weapon master feat. Ooh,
Mike, come on.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry. Let's
Just
try
no.
one more time.
No.
Everything sucks.
I need you to roll above a 10.
Yeah. Won't happen because I'm going down next round.
All right, I need someone to roll me a d8, please.
I can do it.
All right.
6.
All right. On a 6. All right. On a 6. Roll. Defect. Wow. You get hit by that same violet, indigo shard. That's or this is the first time the indigo shard's fired off.
No, the rhino ran into it.
You ran into it, but you didn't suffer the effect of this blast.
Fair.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh.
Constitution saving throws are my one thing that I'm supposed to be really good at.
Supposed to be good
Yeah.
with your weapon, too.
So, Defect, you take 36 necrotic damage.
Woof.
Yeah, I'm down.
Cool.
Okay.
Defect and Olive are both back down again.
Fun to know, your speed is also reduced to half. But remember, you can do your thing, your
Back
rage
up.
thing.
How does it work? Because I died, and that stuff resets.
Yeah, so all of your... Actually, this is a good point. All of your attacks and everything right now have a -3 to them. So saving throws, ability checks, and attack rolls are all at -3 right now.
So
You
that's
rolled a
actually
-2.
-2 on your Constitution save.
Yeah. Which means your attack should have probably missed more, but you've been rolling pretty
Yeah,
good
they
anyway.
should. Yeah.
But that's
Sorry.
okay.
Totally forgot it.
It's not your fault. It's been a couple of weeks. So just make your normal save, and then -3. So I think it's a DC 10 con save, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you need to hit a 13 on the con save.
Nope.
Unfortunately, Defect does go down.
Nope. Tonight's not my night.
Yeah, it is like...
Did you forget to do
hurting.
your sacrifice?
You know what? They asked for a little bit of blood, and I got squeamish and thought it'd be okay to ignore it. And look where I am now.
He's suffering some indigestion from some recently ingested
Olive,
souls.
I need you to roll me a d20 privately, please. And,
Yeah, not defected with the other souls.
And let me know what you see in this moment as the darkness, you kind of relive your life, a moment in your life.
How do I do this again? WGM?
R GR/GR d20. Okay.
Olive is just having fond memories of swimming in the broken lake. And yeah, remembering when the world was not going to fall apart any minute.
All right. Greg, that brings us to you. Nereus, you're on deck.
Okay. I'm going to walk 5, 10. Oh my gosh. 5, 10, 15 to here.
Mm-hmm.
I will do spare the dying and say somebody better have big healing on Olive.
Good cantrip.
Yep. My little cannon is gonna pew pew. If you have fewer than 11 temporary hit points, please take 11 temporary hit points.
Am I out of range? Should I should have moved.
You are out of range, yes.
Yes.
Do I get those temporary hit
Actually,
points?
and I would notice
That
that defect is
they
now out
don't
of range
affect
because of that move.
unconscious. They won't bring you back up.
Yeah, so my Chomper is going to actually move with me because I would notice that defect moved out of range.
Yeah. So it's you, Chomper, and Defect are the ones who benefit from it.
Although, wait, defect is also down.
Yeah, defect's also unconscious.
Yeah.
Right.
So you don't get back up from temporary hit points, unfortunately.
Right. Okay, so it's just me.
But hey, use good.
Yep.
Good roll too.
That was me and my little cannon.
All right.
I'm going to, and it's all the movement I can do.
Yep.
So I guess I'm going to think really hard and use this second charge of Mind Palace and be like, come on, Crown. You got real Imperial. You woke up. Tell me what I gotta do. I'm gonna try to remember exactly where the middle of this circle is.
Uh-huh.
And just try to focus on being able to find that point despite the darkness. I really just want to know where is the center of this diagram and be able to picture it very clearly.
Yeah, so you know exactly where the center is of this diagram, and you saw the Ibinshade standing there. You don't know if it can move within a certain radius or anything like that. You just know exactly where the center of the diagram is, without air. Effectively, if you target the center of the area, you could hit it, but you don't know if that would necessarily hit the creature that may or may not be there.
That is fine.
But you absolutely know where the center is. I will also say that using the ability again, you gain additional insight into this ritual.
Great.
That being that this cyclic power recycling that's going on is building and building and building. It looks like it's trying to force broken things to merge together and like create something unifying. And looking up at the moon is almost like perfectly aligned. Like it's minutes away, if not fewer. Like it's about to happen.
Okay. I've used up all my motion.
Okay, that will bring us to Paduk.
I did tell the world, hope somebody has healing.
Yep.
Paduk is that person. Paduk has healing. Paduk is going to... What is his fly speed? His fly speed is 40 feet, so he's going to fly on... Come on, Paduk. Come on. Fly on over here. And then he is going to... Oh, he has one more mass healing word, and he is going to use it.
Okay, great.
12 points of healing to everyone within 60 feet of him, so he probably didn't need to fly all the way over there, but, you know, he did anyway.
Everybody gets 12 hit points. Yay! So Olive and Defect are no longer unconscious, just prone and on the ground. Good job, Paduk. That will bring us to Spoot.
You skipped me.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
Oh, I did. I'm so sorry. Nereus, please take your turn.
All right, magical circuit. So, Jared.
Yes, Tanner.
So sorcerers are just magic themselves. I would like to try to possibly either start siphoning from this ritual or try to overload it or alter it somehow.
So I will
But-
say that your Arcana check didn't give you any insight into that. Like,
That's fine. That's just my.
okay, so
He's
that's
just-
your goal.
I can't do anything else because he just keeps counterspelling me.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So I'm
sure.
going to, try to, I don't know, like force magic itself, like that is just within Nereus, and try to do something to like disrupt the ritual, or at least maybe slow it down a little bit.
Okay, you're pretty confident that to do that in any way, shape, or form, to even attempt it, you'd have to be in the center of it.
Is this going to take me an action to do this?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
and you're gonna have to tell me exactly what you are trying to do. Like, not in vague, I want to disrupt the ritual. It's like, how are you going to disrupt the ritual?
All right. Ooh, Jesus. Fuck it. I'm just gonna walk forward into the circle. Just walk straight.
Okay. Cool.
Because Nereus got a fair look at the circle before he disintegrated the wall of force.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
And kind of like, as he's going in it, feeling the magic around him where it's like leading, more or less.
Sure. Okay, so you walk into the circle. The area within is heavily obscured. So yeah. So you're blinded by this action, Nereus. Go ahead.
That's fine. You said we can feel the magic in the room, and since he's a magic user, I imagine like he can feel it a bit more. So just kind of going by that.
Yeah. So go ahead, make an Arcana check to get to where you think the center is. It's gonna be pretty high.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
All right. Spend that lovely sorcery point.
I can find it. There they are. That's better. So 23 plus another 5 because I have the expertise still.
So you think you get kind of close to wherever the center might be. You're pretty confident that you're kind of in the center of it, or at least close enough in this darkness.
Mm-hmm.
It's like walking through thick fog, like you can't really see anything.
Right.
Except it's all shadows and black things. But you're in there.
All right. Then I'd like to start trying to. I don't even know this ritual. It's so hard to think. So it's you said it's like a circuit board where it's cycling. It's like cycling and recycling the magic and amplifying it.
Not necessarily magic, but energy. Yeah.
Energy. Can I try to siphon it?
Sure, how?
Just start, like, kind of, like, start pulling, since I'm in the circles, try to start pulling it from everything around me. Is that
Okay,
possible?
so go ahead. Make a... Yeah.
Like, I'll expend a
it's-
spell slot if I have to.
No, it's not a spell slot thing. You are attempting to wrest control of a ritual from another spellcaster. So you're going to do a contested spellcasting roll against the Ibinshade.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to do it with their spellcasting ability.
Okay.
So,
I'm not using my charisma, I'm using their mod?
yep. Well, you're not using their mod, you're using their stat.
Oh, fine. Okay.
So, go ahead, make a straight intelligence roll, and they will also make one. They have advantage because they know how the ritual works.
Mm-hmm.
So, straight intelligence roll, go for it.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
Please, for the love of God.
Guidance.
Natural 20, natural 20, natural 20.
Better,
even worse.
Even better. Oh no!
Oh.
Nearest, you reach in to this magic, and you just feel waves of energy more primordial than anything you've ever seen, beyond elemental, beyond any kind of healing magic or storm or lightning or arcane you've ever felt. It blasts into your mind, and you are thrown for a loop in this moment. You feel as though you know everything, but can't figure out a damn thing. Like, all the answers are there, but you don't know the right question, and in that moment before you can grasp any control, it's gone. You do not suffer any ill effects from this, but you get the sense that, yeah, it was hard. Like, if you want to try this, it's going to be hard.
Okay. And then, just for shits, I would like to, oh god. I'm gonna use Ear the Storm.
Okay. Go ahead, make your roll with disadvantage. Okay, cool.
Why is it? It's not even adding my modifier. Like, it's rolling a 16 and a 19, and it's not even adding my pluses. That's so weird.
Oh yeah, that's weird. I don't know why.
So it'd be a 21. I need to hit a 15.
Yeah, okay. Wonderful. Alright. So you get a voice answering you. Hello. What is it you require, little stormling?
So I'm in the middle of the ritual circle by the Ibinshade.
Okay, what do you want?
I don't know. Could you? I'm trying to wrest control of the spell through him. I don't know if it's, and there's so much extra energy. I don't know if it's possible that.
It is a magic user.
Yeah, I don't know if you.
Hit it with a heavy weapon, obviously.
Have you seen me?
No, I don't know who you are.
I'm just curious if there's any of the storms are interested in possibly trying to use me as a conduit to siphon this energy away.
Look, we've all got the lowdown from Chalk here, okay? And you gotta help yourself before we can help you, man.
I have been helping myself, and there's only one way this ends well, and it's if somebody helps, or this is going to affect not just us, but you too. Can I make a persuasion check?
No, because because he's like, hey, we hear this all the time. Everybody thinks that their enemy is going to ruin the multiverse. It still exists.
I'll have fun dealing with the Ibn once I fail.
Hey, hit it with a hammer and maybe it won't fail.
How about you come hit it with a hammer?
I'm very busy. Goodbye.
I'll hang up the phone as he's answering me.
Fair. Yeah. Yeah,
You
you're
both
not getting the most cooperative entities these days.
I can tell.
Yeah. At the end of your turn, you get blasted by something for 20 points of force damage
Mm-hmm.
and an additional 2 necrotic damage. Which you
Is that
reduce
half
to 1.
already?
Nope,
Okay.
you reduce it to 1.
Thank God y'all hit me with those
Make a
words.
DC 11 con save for your ability spell.
That's so weird. 4 plus 8.
4 plus 8. Okay.
12.
Wonder why it's doing weird things for y'all.
It was working on my Arcana checks. It's like my saving throws in my
Correct. My medicine checks worked normal. My attack rolls, it was like, nah.
Weird. All right.
Wait, is that what it's been doing with defects too?
His seemed to be correct. At the top of the next round, I would like everybody to make an intelligence check.
Do I?
Oh wait, no, we're back to Spoot again. Sorry.
No turn for you.
Spook
turn
would
for
like to.
Spook.
Oh,
Instant death.
Also, just at the end of my turn, or once I start trying to fail resting control of the thing, I'm just gonna, through the telepathic bond, relay.
By using your Ear of the Storm, that used up all of your turn.
Okay, all right.
All that communication was just too much.
No worries.
Yeah. Cool. Spoot.
Spook's gonna do what maybe he should have already done by now, and he's gonna take a risk and would like to.
A long rest.
Yes, he would like to take a long rest. Spirit Guardians. He's gonna cast it.
You go to cast Spirit Guardians.
And it's counterspelled.
Out of
I know,
the darkness,
I know.
it is counterspelled.
Yep.
Yep.
Great. Spook will continue to sit here being inert as nothing matters.
You have a bonus action and an action. Would you like to do anything else?
I'd like to ask you, does it really meant to be a full action to make my staff glow blue? My mace, I mean. Staff? Mace? What is it?
It's a mace. I don't think so. Does it say action?
It says action. I just...
Oh, yeah. It's a utility feature. It's not designed for combat. It's a pretty standard magical weapon ability.
So when I said one full action. Okay.
Yeah.
Not a bonus action.
Correct.
Then I have nothing else to say to you this round.
You don't want to move or anything?
Yes, he wants to move.
Am I closer to Chomper now?
You have to be within 10 feet.
Where is Chomper?
Between Paduk and Greg.
I feel like this is a bad idea. Just for temporary hit points.
Fireball.
Nope, I'm fine over here.
At the end of your turn, Spoot, an arcane blast of dark energy fires at you. That's a 22 to hit for 35 force damage.
5 force damage?
35. Okay.
Excellent.
At the top of this round, I would like everybody to make an intelligence check.
Check, not a saving throw.
Not a saving throw, just a check. The DC is not super high.
I know what I want to do. I just keep being sidetracked by not doing it, by keeping people alive.
All right.
Notably myself.
Everybody succeeds on this check.
Woohoo!
Here's what you know. Magic not working against this guy.
Yes,
Yeah.
let's go hit him.
I've been trying.
Spoot with a natural 20. You're getting something a little bit extra. And I know you're in headphones. Spoot, what you realize is that Grig's crown activated when they used it on the Ibinshade, on the ritual, on the heavy shard circuit that's going on, the fragment circuit. You are confident, you have this epiphany, maybe it's divinely inspired, whatever it is. If you hit the Ibinshade with Requiem, it will probably awaken.
That's cool. That was my next plan. Since Spirit Guardians didn't work, I was like, I just have to walk in there. I have nothing else.
Yeah. But you're all pretty sure that magic is not the way to go with this. All right, up to the Warlock. The Warlock is going to make a little perception check here. See if
I hold my breath.
See if it notices. Oh, it notices. She notices you. She's going to make 3 attacks against you as you lay prone on the ground. First attack is a 10 to hit. Second attack is a 13. Third attack is a 14. All at advantage.
Wow.
She missed every
Wow.
fucking attack.
Wow.
That's stupid.
It's not, though. He has missed every attack. This is just merely leveling the playing field.
Right, it is. It's balance.
Yeah.
And she attacks one more time than he does.
At the end of the Warlock's turn, the Ibinshade, Nereus, you are once again blasted. Actually, you might not be. What's your armor class? 15?
15.
Yeah, you are blasted.
Shield.
You can't see this to take the shield reaction.
Okay.
Because you are heavily obscured.
That's fair.
31 force damage, plus a d8 of necrotic. 5 necrotic reduced to 2.
And how much force?
31. So that's a DC 16 con saving throw. Oh no, you already. Oh yeah.
19 plus 8.
You still maintain skill empowerment. Very nice. All right, it is now the Ibinshade's turn. What's the Ibinshade going to do? I think it's going to try this. All right, it's going to use a big spell.
Can't see.
Huh?
That we can't see.
Yeah. It is heavily obscured to you. All right. I need Nereus to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh joy! I think I've made one of those before. 8.
Nereus, you take 15 points of psychic damage. Your intelligence and charisma scores become 1.
What? What?
You cannot cast spells, activate magic items, understand language, or communicate in any way. Any intelligible way. However, you know who your friends are, you can follow them, you can even protect them.
My strength score goes up to 30.
Nope. You have been
How are you
hit
gonna
by
protect
that
us?
glorious, glorious classic spell, Feeble Mind.
That's fun.
Awesome.
So you can repeat this saving throw at the end of 30 days.
Cool. Can you still talk to us through the telepathic link?
It comes out as gobbledygook. It's like banana.
Nereus is thinking words at us. We don't know what they mean.
Yeah, that's
It's this.
that
Banana.
thread that was connecting you. That's connecting you all mentally. From Nereus's, like his end of it has become this like circuitous roundabout. Like it's not a straight thread anymore. It's
like a
knot.
rubber band ball.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is rough.
Boingity, boingity, boingity,
that
boingity.
sucks.
Banana.
Yeah, but you were getting onto things, and they didn't like that. Good news, they can only do that once per day. That's their big spell.
Great.
And that is their turn.
Hit the big guy. Safe word today is banana.
Banana.
And he's somewhere in the orb of
He is in the darkness somewhere.
Nereus, are you okay? Say banana for yes and banana for no.
Coffee.
Oh no!
banana.
As a bonus action, Greg, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
That's a thing that I can do.
Actually, no, never mind. That does not happen. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
But I want Greg to join me.
No,
Well, I was gonna say,
it was
sure,
a
I
different
could do
a
that.
different effect. So it's okay.
Oh, okay.
Defect, you somehow managed to roll around and evade all 3 strikes from this warlock. It is your turn.
Defect gets up to his feet,
Yep.
and he's stubborn. He's just going to do the same thing he's done before. He is
No,
reckless. No, I'm
hit
going
the
to do
big
it.
guy.
Reckless and Weapon Master feat. 15 is a miss.
It is.
So that's a 18 to hit.
That will hit.
Nice. For 29 points of damage.
Wonderful. You see like a shattering of dark energy off this warlock as you shatter finally through the temporary hit points she had this whole time, and she takes a little bit of additional damage after the fact. Well done, Defect. Solid strike. Now, I need someone to roll me a d8, please.
I think it's my turn.
Fair enough. Roll that beautiful 8 footage.
4.
Okay.
Is it popping up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So, from the green shard of the Warhammer down here, the big-ass hammer, a bolt
Yeah.
of lightning streaks across, it kind of arcs up in the sky and down onto the Warlock. And the Warlock begins to have green energy course over its body. You see like green lightning bolts kind of like could go over its body. It does not seem to hurt her. In fact, if anything, it seems to energize her.
Of course.
That's unfortunate.
God damn it.
Let me just check something here, Grig. Grig.
Mm-hmm.
I think you may recognize this effect. Greg, make an Arcana check for me. That's how we'll return this.
Arcana. 19.
Yeah, Greg, you recognize this effect. Her muscles have been her speed has been empowered. She's under the effects of the haste spell.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So she swings more now.
Olive, it is your turn. You are prone on the ground, but alive.
Cool. Olive is going to stand up.
Yeah.
For half her movement and walk into the darkness for the remainder of her movement. What is my movement? I have 30 feet, so I've got 15 feet. So 5, 10. I physically cannot go into the thing. It won't let me.
Because I have to turn off your vision.
I see.
Because you cannot see in this darkness.
Cool. Having walked in a straight line toward the center of that as close as I can.
Sure.
I'm waving my arms around. I'm looking for Nereus.
Okay.
Do I feel anything?
Okay, this is going to be your action because you're purposefully trying to do this. You're trying to find.
All right,
Nereus.
then. No, I'm walking in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna activate the null amulet. I'm ending 2 magical effects on a creature within 10 feet of me. If Nereus is within 10 feet of me, I'm removing magical effect from him.
Interesting.
Oh.
It is currently awakened, right?
It is currently awakened. And I don't have to see him.
You don't?
He just has to be within 10 feet.
I'm not an idiot, hopefully.
Cool. So this all checks out because you know something's wrong with Nereus through the mental link.
Yes.
Yeah, banana.
Yeah. Banana coffee splooge. You walk out there and kind of hope Nereus to something. You know he's in the darkness. It's not that big of an area.
It's not that big an area. He just has to be within 10 feet.
You activate it. And you use an item embedded with a fragment of the null shard.
I sure do.
Which I think counts as a greater restoration or equivalent spell. Nereus, the effects of Feeble Mind are gone.
Yay! We did a thing.
You are no longer feeble-minded, and you can't really see Olive, but the amulet, as you clutch it in your hand, you feel it grow warmer, and the amulet...
Nuller?
The amulet is no longer awakened for you.
Ooh.
It is now exalted.
It is now dormant.
It's gone back to dormant.
You're done.
So
okay, it was a one use.
What this does is it now now has 5 charges. Anytime you are targeted by a spell or spell effect, it regains the charge. While attuned, you can remove up to 2 magical pests within 20 feet of you. And additionally, you may expend all 5 charges to nullify all magical effects, including those from items, except sentient or cursed items, affecting a single creature within 30 feet of you, for up to 1 minute. The creature may make a saving throw to resist the ability. However, at the moment, you only have 4 charges.
Right, because I've just used 1.
Correct.
Hit her with a healing word.
That counts as a spell.
Yeah. Unfortunately, no one can see me, so they can't hit me with anything that they need to see because I'm here with you in the darkness.
I smack Olive with Shocking Grasp.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I was listening to that song today.
Just getting ready for D&D, like
Just cause, yeah.
putting on
I believe that was my movement and my action.
It certainly was. But yes, if you reload your character sheet, you will see that you are now attuned to the Exalted Null Amulet.
Ooh. Ooh, Exalted.
Yes,
Except it doesn't actually have 5 charges available. I've used one.
correct.
Catching up. All right.
Well done, team. That was so fucking clutch. You have no idea. Like, Nearest was totally fucked. Well done.
Very well done.
And
I
made the item. I can't say shit about it. It's just how it works.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And I haven't had anything to use it on until now. Like, you keep saying, use items. I'm like, I can't do anything with it until someone's affected by something.
I mean, remember, you can use it on hostile creatures. They just get
slowed this whole time.
Yeah.
In the darkness, Olive hears banana and just gets this biggest smile. My time has come.
Yeah, you all feel that wibbly wobbly ball that was Nearest's mind to your mental link, kind of tauten, reestablished, and all the extraneous bits shatters off, as somehow Nearest's mind is relinked to you all.
And you just hear Nearest be like, y'all, that was fucking crazy.
Man, that was bananas.
At the end of your turn, Olive,
Yeah.
you hear that creepy, strange voice.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's infuriating. Can't have that. And you are hit by 22 points of force damage and 8 points of necrotic damage.
But
So that-
she regains a charge.
I do.
It is not a spell.
God damn it.
Unfortunately, I am now unconscious in the darkness.
You are indeed. Yeah, you just did an amazing thing. Very close by to whatever this Ibinshade is.
Yep.
Greg, we are to you.
Great. Greg is going to say, hey, little friend. Pew pew again.
Yeah.
If you have fewer than 11, take 11 temporary hit points.
All right.
Then my little friend's gonna get on my shoulders.
Yeah.
And we are going to use my movement, which is 15, and my action to move, well, dash, whatever I can. I'm placing myself exactly at the center, where I know the center to be.
All right.
Welcome to the darkness.
And I would like to be in the center. Do I run into anyone?
All your friends are here.
I need Grig. It is getting crowded in here, so as you enter, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
10.
You fall prone somewhere as you trip over something.
But okay, and I know I'm not at the center where I think.
That tumble.
I know exactly where the center is.
Yeah, you know exactly where the center is. You tumble. You're not in the center. You're close, but you're not exactly there.
Okay. Do I know where the center is in relation to myself?
You think you're within 5 feet of it?
But is it to my left or my right or?
It's kind of just like down to the left a little bit. Like you're fairly close.
Okay. Great.
The darkness is now littered with bodies.
Yeah, so you're not prone, but you did like trip and stumble, and so you're prone on the ground at the moment.
The darkness is difficult to train, not because of the darkness, but because of the goblin on the floor.
Goblin and a half orc on the floor.
Great. So that was a bonus action, and my action because my movement was halved, and that's my movement.
Yep. All right, Nereus, you can't see anything, but your mind is yours again.
I cast Fireball in the circle. Just kidding.
You can.
Just at your feet.
Listen, I did it with that big spider thing.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
That's
that
pretty
hurt.
much.
But
As I
you guys
recall.
are here, so I don't want to hurt you. So now that my mind is mine again,
Yeah.
I'm going to relay to Grig, like the when I tried to seize control of the spell,
Yeah, cool.
like what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Then, just for shit, I'm going to Eldritch Blast in front of me, or like,
Yeah, make an attack roll at disadvantage.
I mean, the good news is that we're both prone, so
yeah.
it's harder to hit us with ranged attacks.
I mean, he's like firing off at like his level. He's only 5'7", but you know it's taller than you guys.
Taller than me on the floor.
Yep. How many do I do? I do 3.
Yep.
Oh shit! I forgot to. Did it go through? No, it didn't start rolling. Okay. All right, we're broken.
Cool.
It's not
So
just
we're at
Matt.
so it's a plus 12 on both of these.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
27.
No,
Oh.
disadvantage is
19.
So-
7,
19.
7 plus 12, 19.
Okay. Yeah, that will hit something.
I do it 2 more times.
Yeah, the spell is not countered.
They have to be able to see you to counter it.
Who says it can't?
Are you fucking kidding me?
14
All right,
and a 13.
yeah.
A 14 does not hit, and a natural 1. I need Olive and Grig, and I'll let Chomper roll this as well, to roll a d20 for me.
Cool.
I'm just gonna roll 2d20, one for Chomper, one for me. A 5 and a nat 20.
That's all right. I
Said
rolled
Chomp.
that one.
Okay. Olive,
Yep.
something hits your unconscious form.
Yep.
You fail a death saving throw.
Yep. Oof.
Great. I thought more shots would have a higher chance to hit him.
I mean, statistically. But,
Right,
but one of them
I
did
was-
hit, so roll damage for that one.
Oh shit! Okay. How much
Oh,
is
right.
it? Is it just a? I just do a D10, right? Yeah, because
Is
it's
it-
not. I'm not a warlock
Yeah.
yet. Well, actually, technically, I am a warlock.
Yeah.
Source block
You're just a little warlock.
3.
It's a cantrip. It's a cantrip, though, right? So it's based off your character level. So it's 3d10.
No, it Eldritch Blast is independent shots.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so it's 3 bolts instead of just 1.
Right. All right, cool. And it's force damage, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. All right, it needs to do a couple things here. Okay. Interesting.
Interesting.
All right, Nereus, at the end of your turn,
Mm-hmm. I die.
well, we don't know that yet. You get blasted by 22 points of force damage.
Join us on the floor.
No.
It's like you are becoming.
You've tried the darkness,
annoying.
now try darkness.
All right. So and a DC 11 con save for skill empowerment.
18 plus 18. 26.
Nice. Oh, and sorry. see if this matters. You definitely made the save regardless. You take an additional 1 point of necrotic damage, reduced from 2.
Yep.
All right, that brings us to Paduke.
Oh, hey. I think Paduke is back out near Defect.
Yeah.
Because Olive is blinded, I can't see. I can't see anything Paduke can see.
You should be able to. I don't know why it's not letting you.
I have nothing but blackness.
Oh wait, I know why. Hold on.
Because Olive is blind because she's in the thing. Hey, there's Paduke's point of view. Cool. Paduke knows that Olive went down because we have a telepathic bond. So he is going to send a second level healing word at her way. Right? He doesn't have to see her, right? Let me think about this. No, they can see within range. Damn it! Never mind. It is a sight thing. Cool.
What is going on with the Defect's token?
It's losing its mind.
Okay, so I'm not the only one seeing that.
Sorry.
Nope.
Oh, are you actually doing something?
He's just pacing back and forth while he waits for his turn.
Okay. Yeah,
Cool,
you have to see
cool.
people.
Have to see them. Great. Has to be able to see me, so he can't do anything.
He is right next to Defect, who also looks very much bad.
Sure.
Very
Sure.
much.
He will send a second level healing word at Defect for 10 healing. Oh, 13 healing.
Nice.
And then he's gonna kind of fuck off over here. Away from the big scary lady.
Great.
And the darkness.
Spoot. That brings us to you.
All right, Spoot's a little ashamed that this. Sorry. Let me just say, no, Amber's right. This. I understand what the gods are telling us, but this takes a while to get to when we're constantly healing. And I have no.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
No viable bonus actions. If I were to get this. That being said, Spoot will also march into the darkness, and
Trip over Olive.
Well, you're the one in the. I think you're the only one in the darkness with a decent amount of health.
Yeah.
Not in the darkness yet, but I'm on my way. I'm trying to also reach the center, which I believe to be about here-ish. Yeah, and I'm gonna step in. Question mark?
Yep, you can step in. You just lose vision.
As an action.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that. I'm not sure this would work, but based on my epiphany, let's try something.
Yeah.
Requiem has that effect that I can glow a dim blue light.
Yep.
And I'm gonna hope it has some effect on the darkness.
Okay. You cause Requiem to glow in the dark. It emits a blue light. But it's very much like fog headlights in here. Like it is essentially illuminating like itself. You can see it a little bit, but that's about as far as the light goes. It's not magic. It's magical light inside of a very powerful darkness thing. So like you can kind of see it floating. But like it's very hazy and overlaid, like it's through shadow, like you can't really see it, you just kind of get the hint that it's there.
Okay, that's something. I was hoping it would be like I clutch my fist around this thing, hoping that this holds the key to something, and this is step one. I was hoping this would combat the darkness in some small level.
Not really. It's not to any like real effect. It's like
Well, it shouldn't be an action then. Anyway.
it's not a combat effect.
As a bonus action, since it is an action, I would like to cast Healing Word.
On who?
on everybody. Mass healing word.
Oh, mass healing word. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have to see us for that?
Do I actually? Let's see. Maybe I do.
You might. Mass healing word.
Oh, yeah, you're right. God damn it. Hang on.
Yeah,
one
Just
second.
do
Healing-
me. Just do me.
Healing spells you need to see.
But can we see out of the darkness?
Yeah, once I'm in, did I just... Is that it?
You're blind.
You are in a heavily obscured area. You have entered into a roiling cloud of darkness. You cannot see.
Okay, well, next time I'll use Mass Cure Wounds, because you don't have to see for that one.
Well,
Okay.
Spoot, you would know how your spells work, so you would know that if you needed to see someone, you couldn't heal them.
Even for Mass Cure Wounds? That one is just a wave emanates out from a central point.
Yeah, so like what I'm saying is you don't need to have tried healing word.
Oh, I see. No, it's mostly because it was a bonus. I really can't do anything.
Okay.
Because the blue light was an action and it did nothing.
Cure wounds is an action.
I
Healing
could
word is a bonus action.
Correct. I could try to swing wildly, but I don't think I have a second attack. And people are already down, so I'm gonna stand by. Brace for impact, I guess.
What else does your mace do? Does it only cast Calm Emotions?
It can remove curse, but that is also, you guessed it, an action.
At the end of your turn, you get blasted for 22 force damage and 5 necrotic reduced to 2.
24 plus 2. Okay.
Great.
And before we move on to the warlocks and the Ibinshade and the place that we're in, finishing us off, may I recommend a bio and water break?
Yes, it is a perfect time to do that because I'm out of water as well. So we're going to take a quick 5-minute break, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, I've Got It, for being active in chat. Much appreciated. Thank you to any and all lurkers, and we'll be back in just 5 minutes. We'll see you then. everyone, we are back. Thanks for sticking with us for a short break. We are back to the top of the round of combat here with the Warlock making attacks on defect.
Yep.
Uh,
That's to finish me off.
Be shiny and green.
So she
Don't-
gets.
Don't
she-
worry, Mike. We'll be joining you soon.
She gets 4 attacks because she is under the effects of the haste spell. So the first attack is a 15. The second attack is a 21
Mm-hmm.
for 8 slashing and 12 necrotic damage. And then a 23 for 9 slashing and 20 necrotic damage.
I'm down.
Okay. Defect falls prone and unconscious. Oh my god. Crazy. Why did I never find it? With the third attack, or the fourth attack, defect, you are hit and take 2 death save failures. Because if an attack hits you, she hit with a 24, it is considered a critical hit, and 2 failed death saves.
Cool.
But that is the end of her turn. The Ibinshade. Seeing those around it, is going to attack you all the only way it can. First against
Fireball centered on us.
Nereus, you take 39 points of force damage.
I'm down.
Okay. Spoot, that's a 26 to hit. For 36 points of force damage. That's a 32 to hit Spoot for 28 points of force damage.
Wait, I'm just curious. Is this the projectile or a melee, or do we not know?
So it's just an energy attack, but it's got a range of 5 to something amount of feet. It's essentially pushing energy off its effect, but regardless, you can't see the source. So
Right.
it
I was
has
just
advantage
I was
on
just
that.
curious if it felt like a melee blow, or if it felt like
It just feels like getting like a bunch of force pushed at you. Like
okay.
Like it's all
I was
force
just
damage.
curious.
And then Grig, that is a 30 to hit for 20 force damage.
Just to confirm, I got hit twice.
You did. Because Nereus is on the ground, unconscious, and has lost concentration on skill and power. We go now to
There can't be much more floor space left in this orb.
Defect. I need you to roll me a private D20.
Remind me how to do that again. It's
GR.
/GR.
And tell me what Defect sees in this moment of unconsciousness.
Yeah. Defect is.
Wait, doesn't Defect
oh.
have the 0 backup thing
Oh, that's right, actually.
after the first hit?
That's true.
But I failed the first one, so doesn't it negate the following times?
Does it? Is it the first time you would go unconscious in a certain time frame, or is it?
I thought it just goes up.
I-
The DC goes up every time you do it.
But
Good
there
question.
might be a reset on it though, like until you fail.
It resets at a long rest.
Yeah, so it's once per long rest, so it's done.
Oh, that did not work. /GR.
/GR D20.
Okay. Defect. He's on a boat, and it's the boat that set sail from his homeland. And Defect walks slowly over to the side where he sees himself. But it's, this is the boat that he was on before it sinks, and he washes up on shore of Winton. And this Defect that he sees is has such a commanding presence, and he's just staring out into the ocean to see these dark storms coming through. And without looking back, he just says out loud, "Best get below deck because the storms are coming." And that's what he sees.
Indeed. He does. All right. I need somebody to please roll me a D8.
I have not had to do it yet, so I will.
Go for it.
5.
5. Okay. All right. I need Spoot and Paduke and Grig to make Constitution saving throws.
Well, sorry guys, I'm down.
That's all right.
I'm gonna use my flash of genius, and I'm prone, so I'm gonna roll under the lump that's next to me.
Whatever.
So
First, wait a
Alright,
minute.
cool,
Is it
cool.
not giving my modifier either? That should be a +9.
And did you say chomper?
Okay, so
I was
that's
gonna
a
say,
15.
I feel like you're proficient, but
Yeah, I don't. That's weird.
So I have that's a 15,
Yeah,
which
so,
is probably
so there's
still not high enough.
some D&D Beyond shenanigans. So just keep a track on this for all save that you roll and whatever. Like it added Ambers.
Yeah, I'm in roll 20.
Oh, that's true. Anyway, so Grig saves, Paduke and Spoot.
Yeah.
Are you under any status effects or magical effects or alternate forms?
Duke is not.
I don't think Spoot is either. Which means that as this blue energy washes over the entire top, there's no real significant effect on any of you.
Cool.
Okay. Olive, I need you to roll me a private D20 and go ahead. Tell me what Olive sees in this moment of unconsciousness.
Olive is darkness. She just sees darkness. At this point, she's seen a lot of darkness, and there's just darkness.
Okay. Yeah, it is a dark moment in existence. The unsurety of it all. Greg, we go to you.
Great, that's me. First things first. Protector. 7 temporary hit points to anybody within 10 feet who has fewer than 7 temporary hit points. In the middle here with me.
Definitely
We're all
hits Spoot.
unconscious.
Incredible. Yay! Spoot is... dying.
Next, I am going to focus all of my attention and try to picturing where that center is and where I last saw Mr. Ibinshade using my mind palace-y brainy self.
Yep.
Stab. You heard me. Stab.
What are you stabbing with?
My dagger.
Is it a magical dagger?
A wrench.
Actually, that's a really good question. I don't know. Is it a magical dagger?
You tell me.
Yes.
Do you have a magical dagger in your inventory or just a regular?
I have 3 different listed daggers. I don't know if any of them are magical.
They would if you got them
They
from
would
me,
probably
they
say.
would say.
I think I just picked them up off of randos. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't you have a magic
That's
screwdriver?
the problem with being a pack rat, Greg.
Okay.
Standby. Yeah, I guess it's probably not magical.
Cool. So, like I said, this is a heavily obscured area, which would normally grant you disadvantage. However, the Mind Palace, I would say, would give you advantage, so it's a straight roll.
That's fine.
So a 12 to strike towards the center does not hit it.
Yeah, that tracks. And I am not a melee thing, so I think I can only attack the once, right?
Correct.
Great. What other fun thing can I do? That was an action and a bonus action. This is silly, but I am going to move into that perfect center.
Okay, I need you to make a contested strength or a contested athletics check to try to fill the center position.
Oh, please
Great.
push the old
And
man
I'm
out of
going
the
to
way.
use my Flash of Genius to leverage against this lump on the ground. So it's a 24. Or leverage against Chomper or something to, like, you know, try to use my lower weight.
You are
Maybe
low.
it's more like a shoulder push.
Yeah, you are low to the ground, and you know where you want to go. And so you, with a 24, you defeat the roll of 18 from the Ibinshade.
Fuck yeah.
And manage to push the Ibinshade out of the direct center.
Just these two tiny things pushing against each
other. Okay, so you move into where you know, because you don't believe, you actually know.
I know.
Where the center of this thing is.
What's going on?
Okay.
I'm in the middle. It's mine. I'm in the middle.
Okay,
I
great.
pushed the guy.
Greg, as you step into the middle of this, I need you to make an. This is an Arcana check. Make an Arcana check.
Great. Great. I'm taking a deep breath. Arcana check.
Ooh.
Only a 19.
You feel energies flowing into your body. Energies that are insane. You feel creation, destruction, healing, manipulation, illusion, mind tampering. You feel creation. You feel like you could be anywhere and everywhere all at once. It's all flowing through you. Every answer, every question. It's like this momentary download of the universe into your brain. And as soon as you begin to search for any part of data, it is immediately gone and replaced, and you can't focus on it all. It's crazy what's going to you, but you think there's one thing I know right now, and that's that there's a lot of shit going on. Grig, you gain the ability to cast Dispel Magic once per day at 4th level, and you gain the ability to cast Counterspell
Hell yeah.
as a second reaction that you can only use to cast Counterspell.
That's hot. I want that.
You're dead.
You should have
I
pushed
know.
the old man over.
I tried really hard.
As a result of this Arcana check, you know that ability will only function for you if you remain in the exact center of this ritual circle.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
You've got
fuck me then.
power.
Damn, good job. Hey, casters in rotten bodies are not, particularly strong.
Right?
I mean, that time Greg was just swole.
Yeah, for real.
Grig, had some practice.
Absolutely. Fantastic. At the end of your turn, you are hit for 27 points of force damage.
And you die.
That's fine. 27, you say?
Yep. As you hear that calm voice begin to have a tinge of irritation to it. I am tired of you idiots getting in my way. And then you are blasted. Yeah. Nereus.
And I would have gotten away with it too if it was
For that
Meddling
weird
kids.
shaped rug that stabs me.
Nereus, go ahead. Roll me a private d20 and tell me what you see in this moment of unconsciousness. Paduk is on deck.
Right.
I think it's just flashes of, everybody he cares about that he feels like he's just failed. So it's just like flashes of faces.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, roll me that private death save if you'd be so kind. /GR. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Yep, we got it. All
It
right.
was lagged on my screen for a second. I was like, not you too.
All right, Paduk. Spoot, you're on deck.
All right. Paduk is gonna fly on over here to Defect and cast some second level Cure Wounds on him, because he needs it. So that's 22 healing.
Damn. Nice.
To
I
Defect.
appreciate.
And then he was here, so that was 5, 10, 15, 20. And he's going to back right on up away from the scary fast lady.
Okay. Great.
And I used a spell. There we go.
At the end of Paduk's turn,
Yeah.
the Ibinshade will once again use his second legendary action now, or is it his third?
Who cares?
We care very much.
I'm sorry, did my inside
That-
voice go outside again?
Sorry.
Wait, no, wait. Oh, right, on his turn he did that. Grig, that's a 24 to hit you for 22 force damage.
Hey, I'm unconscious.
Okay.
Pile of dead bodies in the orb.
I have to admit, this is
So-
Because I can't-
what would happen if we all entered the orb.
So,
dreams do
How is
come
my
true.
armor
Right.
class 10 now? Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Grig, you go unconscious. Paduk and Defect, you see that red fragment of the shard pulse and glow. Grig, you instead of falling unconscious, you drop to 0 and regain 10 hit points.
Oh shit, son. I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle.
I made a mistake. I should have used pulse.
Evil
in-
magic
in-
helps me.
I should have used pulse in the center. I fucked up. Well, that's what I get for.
Yeah, so you don't fall
Not doing
prone.
my-
You get blasted away. And as you're about to drop, that red energy flows from the center, or into the center, and as the individual in the center of the ritual, invigorates you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well fucking done. Spoot, it is your turn.
Well, I have no idea where the Ibinshade went, but I am now fairly certain that he is no longer standing in the middle of this circle. So,
Oh, I would have announced it with my telepathic bond.
Yeah.
which
I
way
feel
he
like
went?
Greg would have just been screaming it.
It's like,
Yeah.
I'm in the middle. I almost died, but I'm not.
But where is the Ibinshade?
I think he's to my right. I don't know where you are.
What is your right?
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
Bananas.
I'm gonna dispel this in a second, but you can't hear all of this, but maybe you can. I'm just singing in my brain.
Spoot, what would you like to do?
Spoot's sweating like little turtles. That's how much he's nervous.
You almost just made me spit all over my computer.
I'm sorry.
Sweating little turtle.
Wait, is that how turtles procreate?
Oh.
We are
They
leaving.
just start sweating.
Attack
Oh
my
my
little
God.
minions. They all have night vision, I've decided. Okay, I was gonna swing wildly at the center, but I don't want to hit. I don't want to hit Greg, so I'm gonna try to cast a Mask Cure Wounds because I don't think it needs sight. I'm gonna first try to move. I guess closer to where I think maybe the Ibinshade might be.
Okay. Where do you think that is?
If I go here, do I have any trouble?
If you head, well,
I
roll.
sort of just
Roll.
sidestep north.
Well, roll me a d8 because that will determine the direction you.
Okay, I might be reaching here. 7?
Actually, you moved in the correct direction. Yeah, that's the 7 spot.
Oh, that was so lucky. All right, now Spoot is praying harder than he's ever prayed before because I know I need to hit this guy, but I can't get there, and all my friends are dead, and that's all I can think about right now. That everyone is dead.
I love that book.
All my friends are dead.
And so I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds, and I'm really gonna hope it doesn't get countered. It's a 5th level spell.
It does not get countered.
I was about to say,
Everything.
guess who has has counter spell in the middle?
I don't. I know. Spoot doesn't know. Spoot's praying right now.
They still have to be able to see.
Who says that they can't?
So why is it not working?
Greg still has to be able to see.
Oh, Greg has to be. Yes.
I don't know. That's why I had to roll some of my stuff in the roll 20 because it wasn't casting my spells.
Okay, I'm gonna reload the page real quick. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna type it in. It's every person I choose up to 6 creatures, which is all of my friends, within 30 feet of me because I'm using me as the center.
Yep.
Which in hindsight, I didn't have to move. I'm a dumbass. I could have just centered it on the point where I moved to, but that's beside the point. We'll get some healing.
Sure, go for it.
Hope not working. All right, let me type it out long way through. That's fine.
There is also the dice roll.
25 points of healing damage.
All right. Everybody regains 25 hit points.
Oh, thank God.
The range is 30 feet.
30 feet from the center.
Yep. Everybody, including Paduk and Chomper.
I was trying
To
to get
wiggle to
everybody.
find Chomper. Where's Chomper? I lost Chomper. Sorry, wherever you put me, I had to move to find Chomper and then I lost it.
Oh,
You'll have to put me back in the middle.
yeah. Stand by. Very cool.
That was me. I just moved.
I know. I had to move you to move Greg. Calm
To move
down.
Chomper, to move.
You're all futzy right now because you all decided to run into the 10 fucking foot darkness.
Hey!
Us too.
What else are we gonna do?
This is what the gods decreed, and by the gods I mean the DM.
That's where the idiot was.
Oh, and actually, on that subject of the darkness moving, or moving in the darkness.
Oh, the darkness would feasibly move, I guess, if he moved.
It starts making slurping and gurgling noises.
Yeah, Spoot, you actually moved out of the darkness on your turn.
Well, I
No.
okay. Interesting. I was just trying to get closer to him, so I must admit, had the darkness moved that way, I don't think I would have moved.
Well,
Well,
it's fine.
it moved. You were still in darkness, so you didn't know that it moved.
Ah, fair. Now I know. Okay, this is a good thing.
Also, at least you managed to make it there without tripping over my prone body, so...
Also a good thing.
Yep, that was entirely feasible. Okay.
Dear God.
Great. Start of the turn, Warlock
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
against a prone defect. Alright, hasted. First attack is an 18 to hit
Yep.
for 4 slashing and 11 necrotic. Second attack is a 15 to hit for 5
Miss.
Oh, that's right. It does miss. Aha! Yay!
You did say 15, right?
I did. Yep. And then
Okay.
a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
For 4 slashing and 15 necrotic. Still up.
Yeah, it's still up.
A natural 20
Yeah, that would kill me.
for 9 slashing and 24 necrotic.
But yeah.
All right, so defect, Spoot. You see this warlock just like lay into defect with a scimitar, knocking him back to unconsciousness.
It's like, I just healed that.
Well, at least he's distracting the warlock. I
But
guess.
hey, at least the crit didn't right out kill you because it could have.
Sure.
Spook's like, damn it.
All right, we go now to the Ibinshade. The Ibinshade is going to do some. What is this yellow, Mateo? Is that you?
Hey, my methods are my methods.
Okay. Well, the Ibinshade. Yeah, he needs to get back in. He needs to get back in.
No. No.
Greg,
Just lay down. Be difficult terrain again.
I need a contested athletics check at disadvantage. Or, well, yeah, you can't see, so you have disadvantage.
Seeing have to do with strength.
You can't see where the push is coming from, so you don't know where to brace. You had advantage before because you knew where the location was, but you couldn't see, so you had disadvantage, so you had straight roll. Now,
But I did just push this person in this direction, so I know that they're there.
you don't know, they might have moved. Because the darkness, having moved, has just moved around you, so you don't know where they are.
Okay, that seeing has to do with the push is weird to me.
Can I? No, because that's acting me.
And I'm gonna use my flash of genius again.
Damn! Look at you.
So 16.
Beats the 13 from the Ibinshade.
Yeah. Goblin power.
You resist the Ibinshade, making it use its entire fucking action to push you out of the
To try to
damn
push.
Yes.
No. Can I?
Well,
If this is
shit.
this? I don't really. I guess I don't have a reaction that's like that. I was like, can I just grab his arm?
No,
Be like, fuck you.
nope, that's okay. He'll kill you on his legendary action. It's fine. All right, that brings us to defect. Defect, please roll me a d20
Yes, sir.
and tell me what you see in this new moment of unconsciousness.
Fresh unconsciousness.
He is
Oh no, not
On-
again.
on the boat, but below it. So he's below deck. And
He's below it.
yeah, below deck.
He's swimming. He's under the boat.
He's repairing a leak.
And- yeah.
From the
yeah,
outside.
there's a leak and water's coming in, and he's drowning in the water.
Oh no!
All
And you
right.
see a single duck.
Just bobbing
That's
along,
fine.
singing a song. Wonderful. Okay, thank you, Defect. I need somebody to roll me a d8, please.
Not it.
Fine.
Oh. Well, I guess I could go if it's already back to you again.
Yeah, I've done
It's
it a
just
while.
been. It has been a while. I only did it once. I feel like somebody else has done it twice already.
I've not done it twice.
Oh, great. Well, then you do
Great.
it.
All right.
Nereus
Nereus
from the
did it.
grave.
Not from the grave. Nereus got
Okay.
healed.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Spook
Yeah.
did a thing. Oh god, that was so
Okay, so let's
nerve-wracking.
choose one. Olive,
Yeah.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
All right. I'm good at those.
Oof.
It's not adding +9 with that. I have a +9 to wisdom saves. That's not.
Plus
Close
9.
call.
So that's
Yeah.
a 22.
It
Yeah.
not adding the modifiers is
It's
giving
not
me a
adding
panic
modifiers.
attack.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
how many did we miss?
Yeah.
Cool.
This is what happened last week.
Oh.
Great.
No, I'm just kidding.
So then you take only 12 instead of 24 psychic damage, and you are not stunned.
Great. That's exciting.
As the orange shard once again arcs lightning and just randomly selects Olive as a target.
Cool.
Wild. Okay, Olive, it is your turn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, golly. It's been so long since I've been able to do anything. I'm so confused.
I assume you're going to stand up.
I'm going to stand up.
Great. You do so.
I'm going
you are
to,
surrounded in darkness.
Cool. Is Spoot large enough that I can feel him next to me?
No.
Okay. I am in darkness. And I'm gonna. Well, this might be a stupid thing to. No, that's definitely a stupid thing to do. Never mind. I was going to do a stupid thing.
Okay.
I'm going to not do the stupid thing.
Now's the time for stupid shit.
The chances of me killing somebody is way too high.
Well, as long as that includes the Ibinshade, all is forgiven.
It does.
Just use Cone of
because
Cold, it's fine.
I don't know where anyone is. Oh no, I was going to use Sunbeam.
Oh. Well, I'm laying down.
Cool. I don't think that helps.
It doesn't.
I'm not going to do that stupid thing because that would be dumb. I don't know where any of my friends are. We're all just here in the place. Olive is going to
Good move.
take a direction and walk in it and try to get out of the darkness. I've got 15 feet of movement if I stood up. I have 15 feet of movement remaining. And I'm just going to walk in a straight line.
Okay. Roll a d8 for me.
2.
Okay. You're just running full speed.
I'm just walking straight ahead 15 feet.
Okay. The darkness clears, and
Olive, you're going the wrong way, I think.
you find
No.
yourself there.
It's the right way. We
The
can
party-
see now.
The party's in here.
So that all I've used is my movement at this point,
And you can see.
and I can see. I can see. Defect
Clearly now?
is.
The dark
I
is
can see
gone?
clearly now.
Yeah.
Defect is not looking so good over there.
No, Defect is unconscious prone, and this warlock is just like stabbing down with a scimitar over and over and over again, like really fast, like da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Great. Olive is going to look up and cast Heal on Defect, which it's not going to do the thing.
What level are you casting
Your
at?
spit take.
Who's spit take? Jared's?
Jared's.
Oh,
6th
amazing.
level, so he gets 70 hit points.
Well, fuck me, Defect. Take 70 hit points. You lucky son of a clock.
Can you do two things for us, Defect? Either kill the warlock.
I actually did
This
not think the
warlock has
warlock was going to
4
last
attacks.
this long. Like, I'm amazed by it.
Or get the fuck down here.
Well, it's been these attack rolls.
That's true, I know. Poor Defect.
Yep.
Well, fuck me. All right, good job, Olive. At the yep.
That's all.
Okay, great. At the end of your turn,
Great.
the Ibinshade. That's a 19. Actually, it's a 23 to hit Grig for 33 force damage.
Okay.
Still up?
Yes.
Well, damn. All right, and Grig, it's your turn.
Great. First things first. My little cannon.
Sure.
Gonna give us a little help. Have 11 temporary hit points, my friends who are within 10 feet of me.
That would be
Hello.
And do
I
not
remember
have.
That would be Spoot and Nereus.
Great. Thing the next. I am going to use a scroll that I have.
So you
To
cannot
cast.
you cannot see to read the scroll.
That was going to be my question. Whether I have to actually read it or not, because it's not a thing that takes. I guess it's verbal and somatic and materials.
Well, the scroll takes care of all that, but you have to like read it off the scroll.
You have to read it off the scroll. Okay. Well, fine. Then I will cast my Dispel Magic on the darkness thing. That magic one that I just got given.
And it's at 4th level, which is the level of the spell.
Yep.
So, fuck me, right?
You did this. You unleashed the power of the ritual.
You see the shadowy darkness disappears.
I was
There
so
he
close to where he
is.
was.
Yeah.
There's the
Also, I was
guy.
standing on Nereus? I'm really confused.
Also, I'm hurt a lot. I need to stay in the center. Please help.
We're on the way.
I say to the world through my brain. Also, my head hurts, but this is really cool. Did you know that science?
And God are right here?
At the
Man.
at the end of your turn, Spoot, or Grig, sorry.
Yeah.
It no longer has advantage on the attack roll, but it's going to attempt to blast you.
Well, that's too bad.
That is a 19.
Shield.
Yep.
I can see!
What's happening?
Oh, how the turns have tabled.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's
Do I
annoyed
have
now.
faith again?
Well, all right.
Grig is the new god.
Yeah.
All down to sorry, Farlane.
Speaking of saving the world,
This
with a
is the new
fucking
cult.
push from a goblin. It's so infuriating.
This is incredible. We were gonna die
We're so
because we're so stupid. We wasted all of our like.
Nereus, it's your
I
turn.
just couldn't get in. I couldn't get in there. I kept
Well, I know.
dying.
We did try, yeah, and yeah.
That's the one that's done.
Get out of the way.
Yeah. Also, get out of the way.
Nereus, it's right next to you. You're prone on the ground. What are you gonna do?
I know. I'm gonna stand up.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Someone hit him with guiding bolt so we can get advantage.
Just hit.
No, hit him at all with anything.
Smack him.
Yes, that's the. Remember what the god
I-
told you?
Backhand him.
Nereus is going to stand up.
We can't do anything about the barbarian. He doesn't.
He's going to take off his belt.
So right now you do notice that while the darkness is gone, there are these dark, like these spiritual shadows floating around the Ibinshade within 10 feet of it.
Okay. Hold on. I need to math something.
Math is hard.
By the way,
Fuck.
Nereus, your speed is reduced by 10 feet, and actually all of yours would have been as well, so you're actually there.
Okay. As long as I'm... Well, it doesn't matter
You would have
anymore.
still been out of the darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
All right. Bonus action. Tempestuous winds,
Yeah.
and Nereus is going to just kind of like float over to here.
Uh-huh.
How much fun do I want to have with this?
Hey,
All the fun.
that's the whole point of this game, is to have fun. Man.
Telekinesis.
The fun don't start until you start raining down fire.
Okay.
And I just... Oh wait, he needs to do a strength against my against my charisma.
Okay. So he needs to make a what save?
He needs to beat my 16.
Okay. Let me just check something here.
Oh yes, I see he's double proficient in charisma. Sad for you.
Well, he's making a strength saving throw, not a charisma saving.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
right. I was about to say he already passed the charisma saving earlier, which is
So, it fails. However, it will use its first legendary resistance to succeed instead.
That's fair.
That's fine.
good move.
Oh, actually,
Ugh.
sorry, this was against magic. It doesn't need to. It did succeed. Sorry about that.
Don't be alarmed.
You have destroyed
Okay.
the layout. What's going on?
If you want to hear something from that, I'm gonna Discord fucked up totally now.
Oh, okay.
Did it when he resisted it? Did it feel like he had an easier time resisting it?
You get the sense that its nature granted an advantage against your thing.
Okay.
Specifically against your magic.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna take my extra 5 feet of movement that I have left and just right there.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it's going to use its last legendary action to blast little Greg again. That's a 30 to hit.
Is that a
Well,
cantrip
that
at
is-
all, or is it?
No, it's just an action. It's just
It's just
it
a
can-
thing.
yeah.
Okay.
It's just an attack it has. It's not a spell.
30 hits.
17 force damage.
Just barely. I am down.
Wait, your temporary hit points?
Yep.
So
Shit.
you all now see the red crystal pulse again.
Oh fuck! I
Break-
forgot about that.
You regain 10 hit points.
Don't move.
He is so pissed.
The world.
Oh
The
my
voice is
gosh.
like,
The Goblin Empire shall return.
and we're here for it. We are here for it.
We are so here.
We'll do whatever you want.
Oh
he
my
is-
god.
They are just pissed. You can see like all these like ghostly things going around it, and it's just furious.
Defect, get a load of this. He's just on the
Defect
ground.
is like,
Paduk,
Yeah.
it is Paduk's turn. With
default
Spoon on
now,
deck.
thumbs up.
What is Paduk going to do?
Paduk is he looks around. Paduk is going to golly. Paduk is really running out of spells to use here.
Use that fireball he's been holding on to.
Yeah.
Just destroy the warlock. It's fine. Use a cantrip.
Actually,
yeah. Paduk's
Sacred
going
Flame.
to. He could Sacred Flame.
Exactly.
Paduk does good damage with Sacred Flame too.
He
That's true.
does.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Sacred Flame Dick Boy. I mean, dude boy.
Paduk's going to turn around and try to Sacred Flame the Ibn.
The Ibn?
Yeah.
The Ibn.
The Ibinshade, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. It succeeds with a 27.
No, fine.
Oh, he's nimble for a corpse.
It sure is.
It looks like it's not so much it moved out of the way as it caused the spell to move out of the way.
Yeah.
Like it
Is that-
redirected the spell energy.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, Spoot.
All right, I'm gonna cast a spell. I'm just kidding.
Hey, you can
Spoot.
see where it is.
Look
Spoot,
aft.
armed with the knowledge of his intellectual epiphany earlier,
Whack him.
he's gonna grip the mace in his hand so hard, and is gonna sort of like sidestep Greg here, because whatever's going on is we don't want to get in the middle of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna try to hit him.
Okay, make your attack roll.
Why is it not
Natural
going?
20. Natural 20.
Why is it not going?
Because Beyond 20 is broken.
All right, I'll try and roll 20.
It's not even showing up in the game log, though. That's weird.
I know, and it didn't tell me it had a problem.
My dice
so-
earlier, like, for that one time, weren't even rolling in when I was clicking on the spell.
So I think it's a D&D Beyond issue.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I don't know what's going on this character sheet in roll 20.
So just roll this straight D20 and add your attack modifier.
Fair enough.
Because otherwise you'll be here all day trying to click shit. So.
Plus 10 is my hit DC. Oh wait, hang on. Plus 6, I'm sorry. Does a 17 hit?
A 17 hits.
Oh dang.
Hell yes.
Spoot, you take your mace and bring it down.
Ah.
Requiem, you smash into the Ibinshade. It is no longer in the center of the thing, of the ritual. However, it has been there. I'm going to tell you, it's been there for 7 days. It has absorbed so much energy. The gem that floats within the Mace of Requiem, the light expands in a blinding blue flash. The Ibinshade crumples as you hit it. Roll damage for me. And yeah, just roll damage.
Sure. Damage is relatively low, given
As
that.
you damage this entity, you should know Requiem has
I rolled a 6, which is almost max damage.
that is good damage.
Matt, how do you want to do this?
However,
Do this.
however, the damage increases by 1 because you have exalted Requiem by smashing it into the Ibinshade.
Woo! 7. Nice.
Which means it becomes a +3 weapon.
Oh, so does that not increase by 2 then? Because it's a +1 right now.
I thought it was awakened.
It is awakened. It is a 1d6 +1 according to my paperwork.
No, as an awakened, it should be a +2.
Oh, well then I rolled a 7. And now it's an 8.
Did you not have it awakened?
It says awakened. Did we just not tweak it? It's still a 1d6, but it should have been a +2.
Hold on. No, it says awakened.
Oh, well, it's not count. Oh, it says right here, you gain a +2 to
It's
attack and
gains
damage
+2,
rolls made
yeah.
with so. But it doesn't show up in the formula.
Well, that's just the base damage. It adds it when it does the calculation. So you dealt 8 damage, except you actually dealt 9 damage.
Correct, because the +1 was from. Yeah, all right. You've gone up. That's a fair margin from 6, actually. That's like 30% or something.
50%.
Yeah.
From 6.
Oh God, what am I doing?
You're getting pushed over by goblins and people who can't do basic math.
My intelligence score is not high. In real life, Spoots is higher, actually.
Well, if you reload your character sheet, you will see the newly exalted Requiem in your inventory.
Please tell
And it
me
might
the blue
start
li-
talking to Roll20 again. You'll never know.
Please tell me the blue light gets brighter.
It does. It goes out to 30 feet now instead of 20 feet. But more importantly, it becomes a +3 weapon, and you gain a new ability, Requiem of Dreams.
I love this.
You may summon the aspects of rest and rejuvenation to your aid and allies. During a short rest, you may use an action to give yourself and up to 6 other creatures the benefits of a long rest.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
This ability does not affect magical items, and once you use this ability, you may not do so again for 7 days.
Guys, this will be so cool if we get out of here alive.
or in this moment.
Yeah.
It
just
also
throw
allows
that.
you to cast Remove Curse twice per long rest from a range of 15 feet.
It's not bad. I think I had one of those, right?
You had one, but you couldn't do it at range. Now you can do it at range.
Ooh.
Because normally with Remove Curse, you have to touch somebody.
Mm-hmm.
This
Mhm,
lets you do it from afar. And anytime you cast a spell that would remove a status effect on a creature, such as Exhausted, you may remove up to 1 additional status effect.
That would be awesome.
Ooh.
So Requiem's fucking badass.
Yeah.
In addition to all of that bullshit,
He dies.
Shit.
you hit the Ibinshade for 9 points
Fair in the jaw.
with
Excuse me.
a shard-touched item.
We all explode.
It takes twice the damage from that item.
Ooh.
And it's all bludgeoning damage, which it is normally resistant to, but because it is a shard-touched item, the resistance does not count. So it takes the full 18 damage.
I just wish Defect was here to see this. As a turtle streaks down his cheek.
Defect down again? I thought Defect got back up already.
No, he's
No?
like, Defect's watching from the ground. He's
I
like,
just
that's
mean
my
that he's
boy.
like 80 feet away.
Oh.
More like 40.
This is awesome, though.
Yeah, so you smash your mace into the Ibinshade, and like a part of its like body that it has inhabited, like tears away, and it's like, "Argh! Fine. You want to be problematic? and its eyes like narrow and focus in on Spoot, and then back to Grig as though it's trying to make a decision about what to do. And that's where we will end tonight's session of Nuuli Forged.
Oh, come on.
Spoot retorts, of course we want to be problematic. Don't you know who we are? We're Grig and the Misfits. And he hits him
Cute.
again. I'm just kidding.
There's one thing we do.
It's fuck up my shit is what you do.
Uh-huh.
Fuck.
Oh, Lord. I'm
Problematic.
not going to be able to sleep tonight.
Well, that's good, because you should. We're transitioning to nights for the next 5 days, so...
That sounds so not fun.
It's
Awesome.
but, yeah. Fuck. I really thought I was going to kill y'all. I guess I'm going to have to wait till next time.
I did too. I just was very determined to be in the middle.
No.
That was fucking insane, that you fucking pushed your way and
really
fucked
wanted to
with
be in the
his
middle.
shit.
Yep.
That's amazing.
No, thank you.
No one gets
It's mine now.
No one gets to question Grig's decisions for like the next year.
Grig is king of the hill.
That's right.
That's some bullshit, y'all. Don't give your players magical items, because this is what happens.
This is what we do with
Well,
them.
this is
I don't know.
after-
That was just an athletics check.
That I was.
This is
Yeah.
also after the DM like sidebar and real life conversations was like, they've got all these magical items they don't use.
See what happens when you
Wow.
use your cool shit?
It
Bullshit
took a while.
happens.
It took a while.
I can't tell you to like, hey, you should use your stuff because it'll help you. It's just
I
like
kept
you have all
thinking-
this stuff.
Well, I kept thinking, Crown of Concentration, I'm going to get in on this and I'm going to be like healing and turtling at the same time. No, you just straight up had to be like, spells don't work, you dummy.
Well, they do now that he's not in the middle, or are more likely to.
He hasn't been countering.
Can't do it.
I really wanted to use my 7th level spell, but I was like, I gotta hit this bitch.
You don't know that he can't still counter spell. It just
That's
has
true.
it has just been focusing on other things.
True.
And you
True,
haven't
I said the second reaction.
and you haven't really targeted it with any spells recently, so who's to say?
Olive did.
Well,
No,
Paduk,
not all.
He sort of force pushed the cantrip out of the way. I don't know
Paduk
if that
did,
counts as
but-
countering,
Yeah.
no, that was just he had advantage on the saving throw, so he just
Got it.
Yeah. I don't
because he's not necessarily that dexterous, but he does have
I
a
hear
nice
ya.
modifier and he has advantage against magic. So
I hear you.
Sure.
because they are an amalgamation of entities. So hey, whatever.
I just want to wail on this bitch.
Yeah, it's be good. But hey, you guys are still alive, and I wasn't really sure that's where we were going to be at the end of the game tonight.
Yeah, me neither. And to his credit, Defect has been keeping that warlock occupied, so...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
great. It's all good. It's all good. Well, thank you all. I hope you had fun. Thank you. I've got it for being
we're
a
still-
fantastic moderator. I hope you're having fun in this climatic battle here that we will have to continue at our next session, which I think is in 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
Mm,
Yeah.
I think that's when
To-
we're
right.
To have everybody, I think it's 2 weeks on the 29th.
That's 3 weeks.
Is it? Because,
Next week is the 15th. 2 weeks would be the 22nd.
Ah.
3 weeks would be the 29th.
well,
the 22nd off the table?
Mike's out on the
unfortunately, Mike has a conflict on the
Yeah.
22nd. So, we'll have to wait a little bit. But, so everybody take notes about cool shit that's going on, if it's cool shit's going on.
Yeah.
Just writes this down. Greg is awesome.
Yeah,
ruler of the universe.
fair. All right. Well, let's go around, say our goodbyes, and I'll figure out who we're gonna raid. Let's start. Let's start with Spoot.
Hello, I've been Spoot, and wow. What a bounce back that was for a second. I thought we were all dead. So you get to
Well,
see...
we were for a while.
It's true. You get to see me as Spoot at least one more time.
Wonderful.
The end.
Thank you.
This message brought to you by Matt Morse.
Nereus.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm happy. Like, we turned it around.
I really thought I had you boned with the feeble
Yeah.
mind, but
Yeah, oh god, I was an idiot for a minute.
I said
You were
spells
going to
don't
be an
work.
idiot for 30 days.
and that was-
possibly longer if he didn't refail the
Yeah,
save.
no, it's an
Right.
intelligence saving throw, and I'm not good
Yeah.
at those. So
Which his intelligence had
idiot.
become 1, so it would have been even
Had-
worse.
Oh
Had we
no.
lived, I could have done a greater restoration.
God, we lived.
Yeah. Greg, thanks for watching, guys. Even though Greg did everything.
Wonderful. Thanks, Janet. Moving on up, we got Olive.
Hey, that's me. I'm Sarah, and I've been Olive, and yay, Goblin power. Yeah, we if you've just tuned in and you're like, what the fuck are these people doing? You can watch our past episodes on YouTube, and also follow us on, I don't know, whatever social media you use these days, because there's more than I can count. But we are Nuuli Forged at all of those places. NUULIFORGED.
Fantastic.
The end.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Next up, we have arguably the MVP of the game tonight. We've got Greg.
Ooh, hello. I'm Greg, savior of the universe.
We have to change our name now. Greg,
That's
Savior
right.
of the Universe and the Misfits.
And the Misfits.
Yeah.
And also
Colon,
Amber, I appreciate
semicolon.
you watching. That's right. Dash. Throw in an extra R just for fun. Yeah, thanks for watching. I am impressed that we'll have another one. Hopefully some other bizarre turn of dice and hilarity will save our asses again.
Yeah. Wow. Fantastic work. Thank you so much. And, of course, Defect.
Yeah, that leaves me. I'm Mike. I play Defect. Thank you guys for watching, and catch you next time.
Wonderful. Thank you. And I've been Jared, your Dungeon Master here on Nuuli Forged. Thank you so much for watching, everyone who did. And thank you, as always, to I've Got It for being a fantastic moderator. We're going to raid someone new tonight. We're going to raid Legends of Logomancy. They're playing some D&D over there, so hop in this raid, let them know that they've been newly raided, and we will see you all next time here on the 29th of May with all of our combatants, contestants, players, and we'll see you then. Until then, be safe, be kind. It's crazy out there. Stay informed. Check your source material. Don't believe everything you see on a social media post or whatever.
I get all my news from Facebook. What's the worst that could happen?
I don't know what that is anymore.
It's the place where there's
yeah,
puppies and kittens.
that's true. Well, we'll see you all next time. Thank you so much, and be safe, be kind. Later. Bye.
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 Okay, bye.